According to futurist Nikolas Badminton, 2019 is going to be a big year. It will see the rise of smart cities, zero-energy homes, and a major shakeup to the retail sector. He joins me now for a look at what we can expect. So let's start with smart cities. People in Toronto are probably familiar with Google's plan to build a smart neighborhood near the waterfront, but there are actually more than 1,000 plans around the world. I was surprised by that. They involve the construction of smart cities too. So what can we expect to see develop in 2019?
Yeah, I think that more people are going to be in smart city infrastructure, thinking about putting more sensors into the city, collecting data, and ultimately building programmable cities that can run more efficiently and provide better services to the citizens within them.
Okay, so those cities are obviously going to need energy to run, and there are a lot of exciting developments when it comes to the production of energy as well. So from homes with no power bills to technology that can capture carbon pollution and convert it into energy. So how will this all change the way we live in the next year?
Yeah, so the price of solar has dropped drastically. Over 70,000 solar panels are installed every hour in the world. And people are going to start to look at their own homes and start to think about living more of an off-the-grid energy sort of existence. And that's going to be really good for the pocket, but also for communities that are ultimately going to be able to share energy from house to house. And I think that that's going to be experimented with a lot during 2019.
So do you see a future where that sort of becomes the norm then? And is this the beginning of that?
Yeah, absolutely. I think in the next sort of 5 years, we're probably going to see more subsidies coming in. We're going to see the energy companies starting to loosen up and really empower the people on the grid so that they can actually feed energy back into the grid as well as generating all the electricity that they need.
All right. Okay. Well, speaking of people, we've seen a lot of changes to the retail sector, a lot of automation. You say the future has big plans for the retail industry. What kind of big changes are on the way?
Yeah, I mean, we saw McDonald's starting to put a lot of kiosks in their restaurants. I think we're going to see a lot of completely personless restaurants in the fast food sector. I think that when you look at technologies like Amazon Go, where you can literally walk into a grocery store, take whatever you need and walk out, and it automatically takes the payment from you, that's going to be technology that really rises in 2019. And I think that you're going to see that pretty rife across all of the big retailers. So that's exciting, but it's also going to be very disruptive to the employment landscape as well.
It certainly is. Do you think a lot of companies are going to factor that into their decisions? Like, how is that going to all work out?
I think business decisions are made on efficiency and reducing cost. I think the people at the top of companies thinking about employment are going to try and reduce the amount of people in the workplace. Now, a really smart company is going to think about how people can be redeployed for really good customer service. So I think the smart companies are going to still actually invest in humans as being part of the infrastructure, and those that completely go autonomous are just going to be low cost, low value sort of, retail and restaurant systems.
All right, thank you so much for your insight today, Nikolas.
Thank you.
That was Nikolas Badminton joining us. And to see more of Nikolas's future insights, please check out our website, yourmorning.ca.